You're here, wife. I see they have slathered you in perfume and oil. You ask why I'm on the couch and not the bed. I'm just nervous, I suppose. Please, take a seat as well. Could we simply talk a little? What with you arriving only a few days ago and us immediately being locked away with wedding preparations, we did not have a chance to really converse, did we? It is a shame, I suppose. I can't imagine you being too enthusiastic with a stranger such as I. There is nothing to be enthusiastic about, you say. I know that this is duty. Of course I do. But that does not mean I want to force you or make you uncomfortable. Princess, I am well aware that love is not expected of us. Could we not get along, though? At the very least, being married to a friend would be far better than having to spend the rest of your life with a stranger. Thank you, Princess. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry. What for? Well, though neither of us had any say over this marriage, I still feel remorseful. I imagine I am not the best groom to have. What's more, you are far, far away from your homeland, with only a few ladies in waiting who came with you. Considering that the royal court is not the best place to be, you have adapted frighteningly well. You've even charmed most of the palace staff. Even my aide has nothing but praise for your character. I'm not what you expected. How so? Well, I suppose I am rather docile, for the lack of a better term. I had never wanted the throne to begin with. I had grown up thinking my brother would take over as king, and I would either stay in the army and look over a territory of my own, or help around in the palace. And I did not imagine that. I apologize. I should not be bringing up such heavy topics. You don't mind? Well, I suppose I have not had the opportunity to talk about my brother since his death and funeral. Not only has it been hectic with preparations to become the crown prince in his stead, I am not exactly allowed to mourn. Well, for one, I am the crown prince now. It is a weakness to be hung up over my brother. I am ashamed, even now. I did not want you to see this side of me. You are turning my own words against me, are you? How cheeky. Indeed. A friend would open up to his companion. But I'm afraid you will think me pathetic. You will not think anything of me. Truly. That day, when I was notified of his passing, all I could think of was that it should have been me. He was the perfect heir to the throne. I mean, he was trained for it after all. I do not know what possessed fate to play such a joke on us. Now, the kingdom will have to put up with me. You're only saying that, Princess. I thought he would be the least bit proud of me as I am. I was not made for politics. I apologize. This is rather disgraceful of me. if he were alive, you would have been his bride instead. Perhaps you would have preferred him, even. You think I'm a fine crown prince, and that I still have time to grow and be better. I suppose you have a point. Thank you for the kind words, Princess. They mean more to me than you will ever know. I apologize. Again, all this time I've been talking about myself. Tell me, what is your family like? I see. I suppose that is rather standard for royalty. Not to say that you are standard. In fact, I did not have the chance to tell you this before, but you did great. The engagement ceremony, the wedding itself, the public appearance. You were excellent. The kingdom will love its crown princess, I assure you. Indeed, you are brilliant. I must resolve myself to become better, for you and my subjects. I cannot imagine you are happy with a husband like myself, one that is not yet fit to rule. If I make a mistake, it is you who will suffer from gossip in the noble circles, after all. It is, getting late. We're both tired from all the festivities, so, if you'd like, we can just go to sleep. Yes, of course. I truly do not mind. We can simply do this at a later time. Let us move to the bed then. Maybe we can simply keep talking. Come, take my hand. You're staring. Princess, is something wrong? You think I'm beautiful? Whatever meager beauty I have compared to you, it surely lacks in comparison. May I hold you? I know it may be a presumptuous request, but I can. Thank you. It is frightening how comfortable this is. How well you fit in my arms. The warmth is unfamiliar, but not unwelcome. It has been a long time since I have slept beside someone. The last time was perhaps with my brother. I remember having a nightmare. Yes, I was very young then. You want to hear about my brother and I? Well, we shared a normal sibling bond. It wasn't anything special, truly. But he did care for me quite a bit. I used to fall behind on swordsmanship a lot, so he'd take time out of his schedule to help me train. I apologize. I cannot help but get a little choked up when talking about him. You must be exhausted, Princess. You've worked immensely hard since you arrived here. I admit, I am quite tired too. We should rest. Then, good night. Sleep well, Princess.